Listín Diario editorial for April 23rd of 2022. The desire to muzzle the press. In Latin America, there are many attempts to round up freedom of expression with legislation that aims to classify new verbal crimes in order to justify penalties, sanctions, and restrictions on the media. Some of these legislations have intended to go beyond the absolute or relative rights that democracies recognize for the press to report everything that is of interest to society, within the framework of truth, objectivity, and verification of the spread. In those countries where these laws were enforced temporarily, their immediate and direct effect is to put muzzles on the press, to close access to information or condition the nature of its contents. A bill that has already been approved in the first reading by the Senate is pending in the National Congress, which seeks to penalize the so-called illegitimate interference in the private life of a person that affects their reputation, good name, honor, and privacy. Respect for these rights is enriched in the Constitution and in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, with their well-defined areas, and the Dominican press, in a general sense, has traditionally complied with these legal and moral principles. Submitting this regulation to new forms of interpretation, especially in the cases of public figures or celebrities, in order to force the concealment of acts that these individuals commit to the detriment of private or collective interest, can open a Pandora's box of those that ghost of censorship and self-censorship escape. The Dominican Society of Newspapers and Chamber Committees of Congress have been examining and agreeing on aspects of a comprehensive reform of the existing legislation on the press for some time. So it will be healthy for this work to continue, without shortcuts or unexpected surprises, until its culmination. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.